period.
But she's allowed to.
No, she's not.
I mean, like, legally.
Oh my God, you're so hard-headed. She is not allowed to do it.
You're gonna put your hands on him?
You put your hands on me first.
No, you're not going back in the casino. All right, sir. Sir, I understand you are the sheriff.
This sheriff named Nick Cucci wanted special treatment after driving drunk, but would be treated like the corrupt officer he truly was.
Okay, just to let you know, we came down to this. Yeah. We are recording, just so you know. Yeah. What happened?
I was coming around the corner, I popped the tires.
Do you know where? We're trying to, we were looking to see where you were in the casino and everything, and...
It's all good.
It's all good?
Change the tire.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, the problem is, hang on for a second. Were you the one driving it?
No.
You weren't driving it?
No.
Okay, who was driving you?
A friend of mine.
A friend of yours? He's in the casino now?
Yep.
Okay, we'll see that too. All right, but I need you to stay here for a second, all right? Sir, none of us wants to be involved in this, all right? But I can smell alcohol coming from your breath. I've got this right here.
Yeah.
Everything's on camera. I got to take it by the numbers.
Change the tire.
I got to take it by the numbers. We're going to review. If your friend in there was driving, as you say, we'll see that on the camera. I can go talk to him. Everything will be good. All right? What's that? Okay. It's tight.
Already, the sheriff persuaded the officer to stop investigating, lied about not driving the vehicle, and only came clean because lying could get him more charges. But the officer still remained firm in continuing the investigations, causing the sheriff to expose his truly corrupt nature.
Tell you what, leave the car here. Leave it.
Nope, sir. I'm going to ask you to stay here, stay put, all right?
Why?
Until we figure this out. Because based on what I'm seeing here and smelling alcohol in your breath, I'm going to have to do an investigation through this, okay?
Okay.
All right? And if everything is fine, you know, if it determines that there's no...
Change the tire.
No, he's not changing the tire right now. Absolutely not.
He can change the tire.
He's not changing the tire yet.
Yeah. Okay. Want to go down the road, huh? Okay.
I want to take everything right by the numbers. Okay. By the numbers and by the book, sir.
That's what we do.
That's correct.
Yep.
All right. And if at the end of it everything is good.
Stop turning towards me.
Oh, sir, just stand over here for me, all right? Please.
I'm going to go back in the...
No, you're not going back in the casino. All right, sir. Sir, I understand you are the sheriff. I respect that immensely. But right now I'm conducting an investigation. Okay? I need you to stay here and follow the directions.
100%.
Okay? All right?
You can't pop the tire, huh?
What's that?
You can't pop a tire?
You're not going to be able to put a tire on that rim anyways. That rim is completely and utterly destroyed.
I got my guy.
Okay, sir.
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for another one of my supervisors. We can have two people here, okay?
Good.
All right? That way everything's recorded, everything's inspected, everything's going to be nice and easy, okay, sir?
It's all good.
All right? Okay. We're going to take a walk over where we're a little bit out of sight, okay? No? How much you had to drink tonight, sir? Couple beers.
Yeah. Keep recording me. We're not going nowhere.
Okay. I'd like to ask you to do field sobriety.
Nope, not going to happen.
Not going to happen?
I'm not driving. Yeah. Field sobriety for what?
Well, you drove in.
That was a long time ago.
The sheriff clearly wanted to be treated differently and didn't care that the officer would be breaking laws to make that happen. But his many tricks at intimidation would not work on the officer, who would treat him like the criminal he was.
I'm going to be very straightforward with you, all right? You came from East Columbus, you turned in here, we can't find the tire. Okay. That's fine. You've got clear indications of alcohol consumption.
100%.
All right. I can tell that you've admitted alcohol consumption. You've got your speech is a little bit slurred. All right. I can smell it coming off your breath. I can see the redness in your eyes. I'm going to ask you a second time if you will perform field sobriety so I can determine if you are safe to drive. Okay. I have a PBT that can sort this out right now.
Not going to happen.
Okay. So you're going to refuse field sobriety.
Yep.
All right. You're not going to take the PBT.
Yep.
You admit alcohol consumption. All right.
A little bit.
Driving. Okay.
No.
Okay.
If that's what you're...
All right. Well, then
assume.
Your wallet's inside the car. We're going to go ahead and grab that for you. Okay.
The sheriff was arrested for OUI, given a driving license suspension, and issued a $2,500 fine for the damaged city vehicle. Upon his release, he offered a press conference regarding the incident.
I think during this whole process, you have never heard me once utter a word about any agency for doing their job. That's what they're there to do. I believe, ultimately, the only person to blame for that incident on that night is Nick Kochi. And that's why I've taken full responsibility for it.
Some people wonder if he was being true or simply putting on a show for the citizens who elected him, but everyone agrees that his arresting officer was very professional in doing his job, even though it meant arresting a sheriff. However, this officer disobeyed his supervisor by refusing to violate an innocent man's constitutional rights, and he would get fired for it.
I can't be part of it because it's unlawful.
Well, you go do what you're gonna do. I'll take care of it.
It all started on April 21st, 2024, when Officer Joey Lamberth pulled over a man for allegedly swerving down the road and then requested a breathalyzer from a DUI-trained officer named Quincy Cannon, whose arrival would not go down very well.
Because y'all asked for alcohol sensor. I'm like, I thought y'all already did everything, a testing and stuff. Hey. Hi. Hey. I'm not even. Unless y'all want to work it, I'm not arresting nobody. Because I'm not doing anything because they still got me on nights. So unless y'all want to work the DUI, if not, I'm gonna have somebody come pick them up. Who stopped the car? I did. I got called for it. Yeah, your body camera's upside down. Yeah, some of this. But I just got called. Y'all asked for alcohol sensor. I have an alcohol sensor. Whoever needs it can. Yeah, just let me see it real quick. I'm gonna just have them blow into it. Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to blow into it, you know, he don't have to. You know that it's not against the law to drink and drive. I mean, it's not against the law to have a beer and drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to see if he can drive.
And how can you prove that? I mean, I have the most training right now on scene.
Then you need to get
You need to act like it then.
No, I am acting like that. I'm telling you.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you.
Okay, well, here
All
you
I know is
go.
that man ain't gonna drive off and
You deal with it.
No, I'm saying like.
No, you deal with it. You got it.
If it'll help what I could do, I was taking that to Lord.
Come on.
I don't know what he feels about it today. Come on.
Rand's 102 Central. I'm in service. Turn over to whoever. One chick.
So what was unsafe about him?
Officer Joey was on night shift duty, so once Officer Quincy challenged his intentions to breathalyze the driver straight away, he got upset and clocked off for the day. So Officer Quincy's job was to determine if the driver was actually intoxicated or free to go, but doing that would get him in a fight with a supervisor.
All right, how much you had to drink that?
I had one beer today,
Okay.
and that's it.
Okay.
Now I know my blood pressure is up.
Okay. Well, what we want to do is we just want to check you.
Hold on. All right, it's your choice. Do you want to blow on this? I gotta see. Right now, I mean, you're looking functional to me. It's nothing like that. I don't see nothing. I didn't even stop you. Like this is completely. I didn't stop. I didn't stop you.
But you know, they saying I was swerving all over the road.
Look, bottom line is we just want you to blow in this. That way we can see if you are able to drive.
The thing, Browning.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, and that's his choice.
I wouldn't swerve it. Well, I don't know who called y'all. I followed him to the shop. Take the truck to the shop.
Hey, Sergeant Brown, that's his choice. I gotta prove that he's less safe. I can't. It's against. I violate his Fifth Amendment right.
No, he was proved less safe when he was crossing that line
and now
down there.
What crossing what line? I did not.
Let's come talk to me.
Man,
he doesn't want to blow on it. That's his choice. I gotta visibly see what's like. When I make my DUI, I visibly see abnormal behaviors.
We're not going to hold courtside rules, one.
Okay.
Two, we're not going to argue with each other in front of people. We're here to back one another up, okay?
And Joey left.
Okay, well, I can't help what Joey did. Now it's me and you here.
Okay.
So we're going to do what's got to be done.
Okay, and what's
right
that?
now we're looking like complete idiots to them, okay?
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
If Joey stopped, Joey don't want to do nothing with it, That's fine. He don't want to blow in that. That's fine. But he's not driving that car away from here.
I can't
Due
be,
to his driving.
I can't be part of that because that's unlawful.
Well, you go do what you're gonna do. I'll take care of it.
Okay. Oh my God, this is completely.
Okay, this is where
Sir,
we're
here
at.
goes your ID back.
Based on his driving, we got a call that he was all over the road. That's the concern. At one time, he was getting in the other lane.
The man was eventually let go with his son asked to drive the car. However, things didn't end so peacefully for Officer Quincy Cannon, as he was fired from the police department after the incident. He eventually sued the sheriff's officer for racial discrimination and emotional distress, among others. He felt he was only doing his job, and so the termination was unwarranted. However, this officer would try to bully a woman into obeying him.
I'm staying away from you. That's what I'm doing.
How about walk off property?
No.
That would be great.
Stay away from me, sir.
Only to end up getting humiliated by officers and eventually fired.
I'm trying to do the job they tell me to do, and you guys are cutting me off at the knees.
On May 6, 2024, a Montgomery citizen arrived at the county clerk's office and started filming the property when a security officer confronted her.
Can I ask what we're doing?
You could ask. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to answer.
Well, you're on government property, so I do require an answer.
I don't have to. I decline to answer. Respectfully decline to answer.
Okay, well, you have to have permission to film here. This is county government property.
Do you know what the First Amendment is?
You know what, ma'am? You're on county government property. You have to obtain permission to film
No, we
here.
don't.
We'll just have you removed. It's that simple.
I'm here. I'm here on official business anyway.
And what is that? What is your official
It's
title?
none of your business.
None of my business. Okay.
Just stay away from me. I'm
We
just.
don't have to go this way, but if you
You're
wanna do it
right.
this
We
way,
don't
we
have
will.
to. I'm not breaking any laws.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay. We'll just have you trespass. You can't do that here. They have rules.
We have First Amendment.
Ma'am.
Rules don't trump the Constitution, sir.
The security officer seemed pretty agitated by the woman's refusal to state her business or stop filming, even though she wasn't mandated to. So he called actual police officers. But if you think he would back off and let them handle her on arrival, you'd be incredibly mistaken.
How about walk off property?
No.
That would be great.
Stay away from me, sir.
Ma'am, I can walk wherever I want to walk.
Stay away
Following
from me,
you, whether
sir.
you like it or not.
Stay away from me. I don't feel comfortable around you. I
You're
don't.
not going to the library, ma'am.
I don't feel comfortable. I'm trying to stay away from you.
Well, then
Yes.
you're not allowed to do what you're doing, ma'am.
Yes, I
This
am.
is government county property.
And it's public property.
It's not public.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not. This is government property.
As government property is public property.
No, it's not both.
You have a first
It is
name?
not both.
Just stay away from me.
I don't have to do that. Oh, you're funny. You gonna run now?
No, because I'm staying away from you.
Fine. Stay away from me. That's fine. The police will be here shortly.
The man was armed with a gun, and he cornered the woman, refusing to leave or give his name, which would eventually be used against him after the incident. But for now, the woman was in fear for her life, and an officer finally arrived on the scene with a report that would greatly anger the security guard.
Hey, so I just got off the phone with my lieutenant.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he said she's good to film and walk around.
No, she's not. She's not. You don't know the rules here.
Right.
Okay, you need to check with somebody before you make that.
That's my lieutenant.
Dude, I don't care. The rules here, I enforce. I want her off the property. She's not allowed to film. That's not up for debate. It's that simple. That simple. Those are the rules here, and this is my job. Okay? If you're going to undercut me,
I'm not.
yes, you are. If you're going to undercut me, I need your name and badge number so I can turn it in. When I called you guys, I expect to be backed up.
Secure.
Okay, not to be told what it's like off property.
But what
On property, it's a different set of rules.
What I'm saying is
She
she's
needs to
not
leave.
breaking the law.
She is. You don't get it. You just don't get it, dude. You work for the county, you still don't get it. She's not allowed to do what she's doing on county government property. Either escort her off or please give me your name and badge number so I can take it higher. I'm sick to death of not being backed up here. Okay? I'm trying to do the job they tell me to do, and you guys are cutting me off at the knees. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. She's not allowed to film me without my express permission, and I don't give it. She needs to go. Period. This is county government
Yeah,
property.
and I work for the county.
Yes, then why are you not backing me up here?
Because
enforcing the rules that I have to enforce here.
I mean,
if you cut me off at the knees, then you effectively cut my job off. I have no authority here to do my job if you don't back me up.
I'm not.
And I will call Wes and talk to him about this.
Okay.
I've already had to do it once already. Okay?
Yeah.
Unbelievable, man. Supposed to be working together here. We're both county.
Right.
Right?
I mean, but she's not causing a disturbance. She's not hurting
You're
anybody.
not listening.
I mean,
it doesn't. None of that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. She can't do what she's doing.
The officer backed the woman and tried to educate the security guard, who felt betrayed and tried to guilt the officer into siding with him. It wasn't clear if he really believed his claims, but even the officer's sergeant confirmed that he had no idea what he was talking about.
No, you're good. You're not doing anything wrong as long as you're outside.
Yes, inquire about the public records.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, as long as you're not accessing restricted areas or anything like that.
Yeah. No, you're good. We just gotta.
I'm gonna have to talk to him. Yeah.
I'm just afraid that he's gonna put hands on me.
No, he's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no, you're fine.
Yeah, like I said, you're not
Just
detained.
as long
You're
as
free
you
to
don't
leave.
access restricted areas, you're good to go.
Yeah. Just want to keep an eye on him because, you know, like I told him, you know, like she's free to film wherever.
Yeah, she is.
The woman was allowed back into the property and finished her activities without further obstruction from the security guard, who surprisingly eventually agreed with the officers.
Guys, I deal with so much stupid stuff here, man. It's
we deal with stupid
Like I
stuff.
said, I'm not trying to not back you up, but but yeah, that's something that, you know, it's just part of the. You know,
well, I know it
process that we
definitely
gotta-
freaked out Teresa over there, and
and it happens.
Yeah,
But I mean, they've just got to learn to work around.
Oh, where did she go anyway?
She went in there.
Okay.
She went in the county.
Yeah.
All right.
But it was a little too late for him, as he was fired days after the incident after several calls to the mayor and his employer regarding the incident. He seemed very hostile during the encounter and appeared ready to start a fight at any moment, which would have made things more difficult for everyone. However, that didn't stop these officers who saw their police chief being detained by another officer and immediately swung into action.
You gotta put your hands on him!
It all happened on December 18th, 2023, when an Oklahoma County jail refused to detain a non-native man arrested by the tribal police.
You guys are taking them. I'm not taking them. County Central, do not roll my pre-book into Sally Port door.
Well, we can stay here all day.
That's what we're going to do until you take them out of my building.
I'm not taking them. Sir, you're the one committing crime.
No, I'm not, sir. I have not accepted him in my facility yet. He is still in your custody.
He's not in my custody.
The argument got so bad that the Muskogee deputy chief arrived at the jail only to get into a very heated exchange with a jailer.
Hey, you better take your hands off of me before you get that whip.
I'm sorry.
Are you somebody with little... You gotta put your hands on him? No. Hands on me. Hands on the captain. Nope.
Out of my building, gentlemen.
You're gonna go with us, I promise.
See, you keep putting
Hands off of me.
Don't
you put your That's all my deal. You put your hands on me first.
Actually, that's a few else.
And the arrival of the jailhead wasn't any better, as he even claimed they didn't recognize the police department.
My life your is going too. They're refusing to take them.
Yeah, we don't recognize that you already exist.
Okay, that's the state of Oklahoma.
That's not an option. It is the director saying we're not.
The director of...
Charlie, did not there?
Or the director of your jail? Hey, there's a big difference there.
I don't even hear what you say from you.
Multiple Muskogee sheriff deputies arrived on scene and blocked the jail county's patrol units during the altercation. Eventually, the suspect was detained in the jail, and the jailer who got into an altercation with the deputy chief was charged with felony battery against the law enforcement official. It wasn't a good look for either group, but this wasn't the first time for the Muskogee sheriff deputies, as only a year before this, they were involved in another altercation which was so bad that even suspects they arrested began complaining about it.
Move the damn car, or I'm gonna myself.
It's sad, man. They doing this
your legs, okay?
On July 16, 2022, Columbus police refused to call off an operation that was overwhelming the Muskogee County Jail, so the sheriff instructed the jail to process the deputies' prisoners before the officers' prisoners, and this would create a very chaotic ordeal between sheriff deputies, police officers, and even prisoners.
Hey, Snipes, they're still denying us. Erica. They won't let us in.
They won't let y'all in. They won't let me in.
Hmm?
Ain't that right?
Nah, you go in there before us, I'm gonna raise.
Watch this.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna file a complaint, a legitimate complaint.
That might look good. A mean bun. Go at home. Boom.
That is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey.
What do you think? How my legs so bad? I'm
So wait a minute.
Oh, don't yell it. Don't start yelling. Hey, come on.
All right, I'm gonna file a complaint.
That's fine. That's fine. Good. How are you? Tell y'all have directives. I have directives. Sheriff says ain't nobody coming in. Only 5 at a time. SO and GSP has priority.
So SO has priority,
And
even
GSP
though.
and then you guys. I mean, this is beyond my control. I don't have anything, so don't yell at me. All right. All right. As soon as that last one gets cleared, I'm going to bring in 5.
Hey, yeah, unless another SO unit shows up.
This is not my decision.
This is a failure of justice.
And the jail does not like us, so we have 5 people sitting here outside waiting. It's wonderful. The sheriff is very pissed with us, okay? And he runs the jail, so.
With the deputy's prisoner going in while 5 officers' prisoners remained outside, the officers were enraged. And since the jail was run by the sheriff, they would transfer their aggression onto the sheriff deputies by blocking their car in.
All right, so I got a call to go to. I can't go to the call because y'all want to play stupid childish game. It ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that. Sarge, I got nothing to do with that in there. It ain't my call. It's between the sheriff and the guy that works over there. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Move the damn car or I'm gonna myself.
Go move it. How you gonna move it? Move it.
I'm not gonna be de-armed outside of the jail. I hope I don't see you get your ass whooped on the street, because I'm gonna drive the and you can tell your goddamn supervisor and everybody else I sit there. Yeah, do it. Honestly, you're in the car because I gotta go to. And you don't want to move the car, huh?
Hey, Chief, I'm sorry. We got a situation over here. We got CPD won't let our guys out, and they're about to go to blows. I'm asking your CPD officer to back up his car, and he's saying that his supervisor told him not to let it.
And again, no one on our side is threatening.
We're having a tit for tat over here. Hold on. Roll down your window. Here you go. Talk to your chief, please.
Hey, move your car, bro.
Fantastic.
All right, well, I'm gonna get who your sergeant is.
Hey, he's with the chief.
Okay.
Sorry, he's with the chief. Sorry.
What's your name?
Got there, started rolling up, they shut it right before I got there. Give him a second. I hear you.
What is in the Sally Port? Yes, sir.
Go ahead and back it up.
Hey, Fairbanks, no. You stay right there, man.
Hey, Sarge. Yeah, your sergeant over here tell him not to move.
His locker.
Chief said he's not moving. We got to get somebody over here. We got to put this.
And even with the chief informed, the officers still refused to back down and let the deputies drive off. The scene was getting tense, and with more and more officers and deputies arriving, an altercation seemed very likely.
Everybody in.
This is as bad as this.
It's pretty bad, dude. Because
this is really
that deputy was saying, I'm about to arrest you for obstruction.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
This guy's got a call. But then my sergeant's telling me not to move.
Right.
I really wish this is not my car right there, dude. I'm gonna leave the keys in there, dude. I really not wanting to be a part of to get charged with a crime, dude, for a stand, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro.
I'm transporting.
Possession Schedule 2, obstruction, and drug-related objects.
So far, it's all felons. All right. Get in your car, pull your people outside the car.
Get in your car, pull your prisoner out the fence.
Thankfully, the police captain arrived on the scene and instructed the officers to release their prisoners with a ticket. It was shocking that the suspects behaved better than the officers, and at some point, even felt bad for them.
It's sad, man. They doing this
Your legs, okay?
Stakeholders in the sheriff's office and police department met 3 days after the incident and released a statement saying our sheriff's department and our police department typically work very well together, looking after each other, and that the sheriff will be given more advance notice of other special operations. However, the next officer's actions not only affected them, but it also destroyed an innocent man's life simply because he didn't look American.
He's from Israel. That's a that's.
And the other officers were disgusted by them.
That's what I mean. Does that sound sane to you?
No. That's what I tried to explain. These guys are...
On April 26, 2024, officers arrived at a bar regarding a physical altercation and were immediately approached by a man claiming to be a federal agent.
I'm with DEA. He's with ATF. He is inside. And we're like, where are you from?
Who's with ATF?
Kind
of left?
Yeah, the hillbilly.
Okay.
This guy's not from this country. So
Okay.
we started fighting with him. He's like, whatever. So here we are. He's holding down.
Well, regardless if he's from this country or not, what happened?
He's not from this country.
Yeah, okay, what happened though?
No,
Relax.
Hey, you're leg lock.
I'm
not getting out anyway.
I'm legal. Kidding me?
I know you're illegal.
All right, let him go. You stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Just sit there.
Yes. They don't let me call police. They took my everything. I'm good. I'm legal. Everything. I want to ask those two people, why make me like this? I'm legal. I'm U.S. citizen. Why?
Well, what happened?
I don't know.
The entire scene was a mess, and it wasn't clear who to begin questioning, so the officers approached the bartender, who narrated the very unusual interaction between the man and the feds.
He was sitting here quiet, talking to the married couple that was here, having a good time. He was here probably 40 minutes before they came in. I had a big crowd. Everybody was getting along, having a good time, laughing, party, singing songs. Nothing went wrong. These people came in. They were here, what, maybe a total of 20 minutes?
I think about 35, 40.
Okay. Next thing I know, they said, he's not who we say he is, we're detaining him, this, that, and the third.
Did they, approach him? Or did he go over there and talk?
He went over there and just to talk to him, introduce himself. Hey, how are you? Because that's how people are here. Everybody's friendly.
Being from Texas.
Yeah, he was talking about how he was from Texas, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, they were saying he's not who he is. He's not from Texas, this, that, and the third. So I don't know.
Okay. Three guys were definitely being aggressive.
They were really being aggressive with him. They really were. He was sitting here. They were trying to snatch his phone. They were turning his arm.
It appeared the feds detained the man on suspicion that he was an illegal immigrant. But since everyone, including undocumented immigrants, have rights under the U.S. Constitution, the only criminals here were the drunk off-duty federal agents who had very shocking reasons behind their actions.
Is this the new norm? Like, you get just some random dude out from Israel, like whatever country?
I mean, he said what he said. I mean,
no, though, dude. No way. I'm not gonna be the guy in the news like, oh, you're on a security camp. This guy ends up blowing the mall up tomorrow. No, don't care. Don't care who I offend, dude. I've been doing this job 25 years. There's something wrong with that, dude. It's not right. Is this the new normal for migrants? All right, then here we go. He's from Israel. That's a that's. Sorry, I'm sorry, man. I cannot go to bed.
He needs to be fingerprinted.
Yeah, exactly. You need to know who he is.
This was a clear case of discrimination, as even the officers were shocked to see agents with 25 and 7 years of experience charge and physically assault a man for his appearance and nationality.
They're drunk, and this guy came up to him and started saying some stuff, and they're like, oh, this guy's... We can't let him go.
That's what I mean. Does that sound sane to you?
No. That's what I tried to explain. These guys, next thing you know, we're going to be on TMZ because we let these guys go. And I'm like, bro, you guys are off duty, and you're drinking. Call us, or call the local PD and let us deal with it. Why are you guys messing with this? The guy didn't come back to anything, so they tried to detain this dude.
And they did. They were on the ground.
They had him on the ground.
Like at a...
Did he do anything
No,
other
he
than
didn't do
exist?
No, we haven't got anything else out of it.
That is it.
So what was the conversation at the bar? What would make them, why do you think they would think you're illegal or?
Yeah, I was sitting, watching.
Mind your own business.
Or whatever. They just look at me, they ask me, where are you from?
Yeah.
Okay, my origin is Eritrea. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. No, you are illegal. How will you be here? I just came into work. I have to be here until Monday. I'm trying to explain. Show us your ID. Who you are? Can I show you my ID? Yeah, we are working with federal, blah, blah, blah. Then he showed me something with federal, whatever. Okay, I'm from Dallas. Look, he tried to take my ID. No, I can't give you. Then they just keep. Okay, I will call police. Only police can check me.
You said that, or did they?
Yeah, I said that. I can show anybody my ID.
Yeah.
Okay, I can tell who am I, where I come from.
Yeah.
That's it. They took by force. All this, they took from here, all my stuff. See.
They took all your stuff out of your pockets?
Oh, everything.
What
They
else?
make me
What
fall.
else? They grab your arms?
I pain here. I pain here. Why? Not. Why? Yeah. Only police can ask me. Who am I? Whatever.
Yeah,
Okay, people, they can. Maybe I'm illegal. If they think, they have to call police. Why? Why they bring me? Why? Turn my
Did
hand.
they bring you outside? Hey, did they bring you outside the bar, or did you walk out of the bar?
No. They take me hand like this. They try to fall down here. I kneel down. They just push me here.
Okay.
I just make me bold.
Okay.
You know, they hit me, and then.
But you're not hurt at all?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Why they do that? I want to ask them too. Why they do me like this?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The man was clearly shaken by the incident and had so many questions after being condemned for simply existing. He had every right to press charges for the damages done to him by the off-duty feds, but he did something entirely different.
All right, so you're sure about possible charges?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay.
To be nice with people. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people going everywhere, but I never think like this. So it's okay.
You don't want to do a statement for us about anything that happened?
No arrest records were obtained from the incident, but both agents were charged with unlawful restraint and assault. They took advantage of the helpless victim who couldn't do much to defend himself, but when this officer tried to bully this man and violate his human rights, he got the worst embarrassment of his entire career.
All right.
Have a nice day, officer.
You too, sir.
Hope you learned something today.
On January 4th, 2019, a man was taking pictures of the exterior of the Toms River Municipal Court when he was approached by an officer with very sinister intent.
What are we doing?
Taking some pictures? Working on a story for the township?
You're working on a story for the township.
Well, about the township for me.
For you?
Yes.
What are you making, a documentary?
It's a news story.
A news story?
Yeah.
You have ID?
I always have ID.
Okay, can you provide that?
No.
You can do whatever you want, but as far as, I just need to identify who you are.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I do, sir.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
And what law is that?
Well, you came in as a suspicious person. Anytime we
Okay.
investigate as to somebody calling in about suspicious, we need to at least identify who it is we spoke to. You're not in trouble in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, then I don't need to give ID.
Well, you do.
What law is
because
that?
I need to know who you are.
What law is
If I'm
that?
investigating a crime, it's actually called obstruction if you fail to provide
Wrong.
documentation. No, sir,
Quote,
that's not wrong.
quote that statute.
I already
Quote
told you
obstruction.
what it is.
No, apparently you don't.
Sir, look, I'm not looking.
I have to commit an unlawful act and prevent you from performing your unlawful duty to be in violation of obstruction.
Currently, right now.
So what's the unlawful act?
Right now, it came in as a suspicious
Okay,
person.
and what statute is suspicious?
Since everyone knew taking pictures of a public building or supposedly appearing suspicious wasn't a crime, it wasn't clear if the officer was simply ignorant or just wanted to bully the man. But he would regret his actions once his supervisor arrived.
And listen, again, if you fail to provide your documentation, you can be placed under arrest for obstruction.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
You know so.
So I'm going to ask you again, can you please provide your documentation? Otherwise, you are going to be placed under arrest for obstruction. And here's the other problem. Now you lied to me, so now I have a concern as to whether you're being truthful and honest with me. Do you understand?
Okay, well, you're not being truthful and honest with me because you haven't quoted a law yet that I'm required to show you I did.
I already explained to you what I need to
Supervisor.
do. If you fail to, there's actually a supervisor right there.
Okay.
Okay? And I don't need to have a supervisor anyway because I asked you for who you are.
Well, I'm
You
asking
lied
for
to
a
me about
supervisor.
Who you are, and
I did not lie about who I am.
I explained to you what happens if you fail to provide documentation. Now, if I find out you're lying to me, now you can be charged with hindering.
Do we have a
which
sergeant?
means giving failed documentation.
No.
You have
What's
two
going on,
sergeants,
sir?
right?
Two?
Sergeant
Okay.
Perez, what's going on?
So, what is your name and what is your information?
I'm not answering any questions. Personal information.
Okay, well then you're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction.
And what
Okay,
law
like
is that,
sir?
Sergeant?
He doesn't need to explain it to you.
Well,
I
he
already
does
told you
actually.
that's what it is.
He actually does.
Frank, just hold on a second.
So let's find out.
Can I just ask you what you're doing here?
Yes, sir. I'm in
Okay.
public taking pictures of a public building, expressing my First Amendment right to freedom of press.
Okay.
I'm here to actually file a complaint.
Okay. You have that right. You have all those rights. You just
Thank you. Well, he appears to tell me that I don't.
Now, just so you know, there are areas of this building that are posted.
Absolutely.
That are off limits.
Yep, like
All
the
right?
back of that parking lot there. It says
you
restricted area.
obviously
Can't go back
have
there.
Those areas or video those areas.
Absolutely.
Other than that, if you want to walk around with your camera, you can walk around with your camera.
And I don't need to show ID to do that.
You don't have to show ID right now. No, sir. All right, sir?
How's that?
Well, that's incorrect, actually, in that respect.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Is it?
It's
So your
different than
sergeant's
what you
wrong.
explained to my
So your sergeant's
source
wrong?
from what we were going to.
So your sergeant's...
We're not going to get into an argument here. So we're all set,
Because
all right?
I was just threatened with arrest for not providing identification. It's a violation of Fourth Amendment.
All right, sir. But now we're clear on what's going on, right?
Is he?
Are we all clear?
Is he clear? Because I'm clear and you're clear.
Everybody here is clear, sir.
Very good, sir.
All right,
Thank
so
you.
Continue what you're doing.
I appreciate your
All
help.
right? You have a good day.
You too.
All right?
Thank you
We're
very
all
much.
clear, guys.
Thank you.
All right?
Have a nice day, officer.
You too, sir.
Hope you learned something today.
The supervisor shut down his deputy's arrogance in less than a minute, and he was left humbled. He stayed back and was lectured by the supervisor, who would again show him that he was supposed to serve and not oppress citizens.
We're all set. You guys are good? Frank, you're good?
Yes, sir.
All right, Jimmy.
By the way, officer, name and badge number, please.
I don't, not right now, sir.
Excuse me. Is it in your policy to identify yourself? You engaged me. Sergeant, it's his policy to identify himself to me?
That's Officer Michelle, badge number 369. Sergeant Ruiz, badge number 339.
Appreciate it.
Those officers' badge numbers and names?
Oh, they didn't contact me. That's fine.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
This interaction was uploaded to YouTube and gained high traction, with the police department stating that the deputy's actions would be duly investigated. If you like this video, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy these too.